going to introduce myself again because there's a couple of things about the introduction I think will help what I'm trying to say. I'm here today as a coordinator on the coordinating committee of the Black Alliance for Peace. But I'm also a member of the Central Committee of the All African People's Revolutionary Party and a member of the African Party for the Independence of Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde. I introduce myself in this way all the time because I feel it's really important that our people understand the necessity to struggle at every level. We have to fight in our community. We have to start in our homes. We have to fight in our communities. We have to fight in these cities, these colonial territories that we live in. We have to fight the state structure. We have to fight the national structure. And we have to be a part of the international fight against imperialism. And the only way to engage in these struggles is to be organized. You must be organized. You've heard a number of organizations here today. There are others in the audience. Find them, join them. If you don't think they're serious enough, start your own organization. But you gotta be in an organization to properly contribute to the struggle against imperialism that involves all of humanity. So we definitely want to say that we are for the total liberation and independence of Puerto Rico. We are for the liberation of South Korea and the unification of the Korean continent, subcontinent. We are for the liberation of the Congo. And we are fighting with all our might to smash Zionism. Now, I know I'm supposed to talk about Haiti, and I'm going to talk about Haiti, but people been telling us, you can't support the Palestinians because you don't never talk about the Congo. Ain't that what they say? Right? And now they're telling us, if you against Kamala, you ain't for black people, and therefore you fighting with the Palestinians. That's what they saying, right? The point here is that there is confusion everywhere, and that confusion is one of the primary enemies of our people. Confusion is one of the primary weapons of our enemies, and we must not be confused. These struggles are the same struggle. And this is what I want to say about Haiti. There are people in this room that can tell you everything about the struggle in Haiti. They can tell you every president, they can tell you every change of government, they can tell you every invasion, they can tell you about the Haitian Revolution, they can tell you about the pre-revolution revolution, because it didn't start in 1804. I'm not going to do that. What I'd like to do is show you how what is happening in Haiti is linked to these other struggles. I want to show you how they're all front lines of the same struggle. You do need to know a few things about Haiti that they never tell you. They tell you that Haiti is a catastrophe, that it is overrun by gang violence, and that the island is ungovernable. Okay, Haiti had over 11 million people. Did you know that? Only 60,000 of those people live in Port-au-Prince. where all of the so-called catastrophe is taking place. So when you hear about Haiti, you'll hear about the core group. That's the US, that's Canada, that's France, there's Mexico, and some other US imperialist countries. I told you they know more than me. They tell you about the core group. They tell you about the Kenyans who are leaving Kenya and coming to invade Haiti to bring safety and security to Haiti. They tell you about the Haitian police force and its fight against these so-called gangs. But they don't tell you that the gangs is all made up of former police officers who can make more money in the gang than they could in the police force. They'll tell you that part. But they never tell you about the other 11 million people. They never talk about the 11 million people that live outside of Port-au-Prince. They never talk about the fact that 60% of Haiti's population are agricultural workers. They spend their life working to feed the people of Haiti. What is the significance of that? The U.S. government is trying to wipe the people of Haiti off the face of the earth. And anytime somebody's trying to kill you, if you survive, that's a victory. If you survive, that's resistance. If you survive, that means you're in a position to organize yourself to fight against those who are trying to kill you. The struggle of the Haitian peasants is the most important struggle that is taking place in Haiti today. We know this because we know that the Palestinians are engaged in a fight to the death, fighting just to survive this onslaught by imperialism, by capitalism, which is called Zionism. And we know that every day they survive, every bomb they survive, every bullet they survive is victory for the Palestinian revolution. They tell us that history is made by great men and great women. They tell us that we need great leaders and great orators to direct us out of the situation we're in and to take us into the situation that we want. But we in the African Revolution understand this thing a little different. We understand that history is made by the masses of the people. You hear me? History is made by the masses of the people. And if you look at the struggles that are taking place in the world today, the ones that are moving towards victory are the ones that are moving as a mass. It wasn't the soldiers that took over Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. It was the masses of the people in the street. The defining character of that movement was not military action, it was mass action. And this is the nature of the African Revolution. It is primarily has a mass character. Even in Senegal, where they went to the polls en masse to eject a neo-colonial puppet, we see this mass character. In Kenya today, it's the youth in the streets. It's the mass character of that revolution, which is scaring the hell out of Hutu and imperialism and capitalism. And we see right here in the streets the mass character of the Palestinian movement. Why do we not think that the struggle in Haiti is being decided by the masses of Haitian people? Why do we not think that our role is to give support and comfort and to fight side by side with the masses of Haitian people? It is our task not to feed Haiti. It's not our task to give charity to Haiti. It's not our task to give handouts to the Palestinians or the Congolese or the Puerto Ricans or the Koreans. No. The best thing that we can do to help these struggles is to wage an uncompromising struggle right here, right now, against U.S. imperialism. I say this all the time, and people think I'm playing, but I'm serious as a heart attack. We got to realize one thing. This is the Scataway territory you're sitting in right now. This is occupied land. You're not free. You are sitting on stolen land, drenched in the blood of the Native American people. Look around. Do you see any of them here? If you do, it's because they're immigrants from South America running from U.S. wars to the United States, coming back to reclaim the land that the United States took from them. We don't understand. Mexico, California was Mexico 100 years ago. This is stolen land. This is occupied territory. This is the world's largest settler colony. And the greatest contribution we can make to the struggle in the Congo, to the struggle in Palestine, to the struggle in Haiti, to the struggle in Puerto Rico, or to the struggle in South Korea, and to the struggle of people all over this world, is to bring this thing down. I'm watching my language because this is Reverend Haggard's church. And if I get out of line, I will hear about it. But I don't need to use any profanity to make you understand the consequences of genocide. Genocide is not confined to Gaza. The difference between the genocide in Gaza and the genocide in the Congo is that some people in Gaza got Samsung and iPhone, and you can see it on TV. And that the people in the Congo are too poor to have Samsung or iPhone or to afford any kind of cell phone communication, and if they got it, they're not using it for TikTok. Genocide is happening all over the world. Genocide is happening right here, right now. Genocide has been happening to us for 500 years in this country. Genocide must be ended by the staunch, unrelenting, organized resistance of the masses of the people. Who do I mean? I see you stop. Sorry. But they knew this was going to happen when they put me up here, so I ain't gonna Here, in these United States, and I use that word carefully because I don't like to insult snakes. We have a responsibility, y'all. And they're confusing us. They think that this popular thing, elections are coming up. I can't read this without talking about the Democrats. Because some of y'all gonna go vote for them. You shaking your head now, but that's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all gonna go vote for them. You can say what you want. I think Trump is a murderer, and I think Kamala is a murderer. And no murderer is worth my vote. They're killing the masses of the people everywhere. It was the Democrats that killed Lumumba. It was the Democrats that invaded and dropped nuclear bombs in Puerto Rico. It was the Democrats that ran that same thing you saw on the screen in South Korea. It was the Democrats. Don't get tired up. I want to be free. You can try to go back. You can try to go back and forth with me on the microphone, but I got the microphone, and I understand exactly what I'm saying. I want to be free, and in order to be free, we must smash the Democratic and the Republican party. And ain't no doubt about it. The lesser of two evils is evil. We don't come to play games in here. We come to tell the people the truth. And we don't come to tell you what you want to hear. We come to tell you what you need to hear. Fight the Democratic Party. It ain't never did nothing for you. It ain't never going to do nothing for you. And if you will continue to vote for them, you are what Malcolm X called a chump. A political chump. Because anytime you vote for somebody over and over and over again, and they don't do nothing for you, that means you are a sucker. You are a chump. And you are voting against yourself. This thing with Kamala has had one positive effect. And I'm going to end with this note. As this struggle in Palestine has been waged, you didn't hear nothing from the Congressional Black Caucus. You didn't hear nothing from all of these black mayors. I think we got close to 200 of them. We didn't hear nothing from none of them. All these black so-called politicians, Negroes, I call them Negroes. You didn't hear nothing from them. But you heard from Kamala, didn't you? Kamala standing on the side of Biden. Kamala cast the deciding vote on how much money they're going to send to Palestine. Kamala's a part and parcel of this mass murder. The Zionists have been called out by the action of the Palestinians. All the white Zionists, we clear, we know who they are. They have declared themselves. The black Zionists have not. But in their support of Kamala, they have also declared themselves as the enemies of the people. Vote for them if you want to, because now the line has been drawn. And we know who's on what side and who's on the other side. And we know that Kamala Harris is on their side and not on our side. So I'm going to end by saying, support the struggle in Haiti by fighting to destroy U.S. imperialism. Thank you very much.